Hello, hello, hello. Welcome everyone who is on the stream right now. My name is Brian. I'm here drawing Venom today. I picked out a few different poses, and I'm just kind of gonna figure out which one I want to draw. Does anyone in chat have any preferences? Hey Kyle, how's it going?
It's going all right.
You got any poses you prefer? You like number 5 the best, Joy? Okay. Kyle says 3 or 4. Joy says 5. Joy, aren't you going to be on the voice chat today? Ah, here she is.
Just wrapping up the things that I needed to do.
Perfect. Yeah, pull up a chair. Hang out.
Yeah, I like 5.
Yeah.
But 3 is also nice.
Okay.
You get to see more of her with 3,
That's true.
but 5 is more up close and personal.
I think I'm interested in 3.
Yeah?
Yeah. So I think I will do that one. Ooh, that's the wrong tool I'm using right off the bat.
Hey, let me get adjusted here. Get a chair. I am digging the grooves there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
I always like the music though. So, is anybody else on yet?
Not. Lyra's here. Hi, Lyra. What do you think, Lyra? Which pose do you like best? I always value Lyra's opinion, and I don't value anyone else's. Three? Okay. That kind of seems to be the one that most people are really digging. So 3 it is. Alright. What's that?
Confirmed.
Confirmed! How are you today, Lyra? Doing pretty good. Beat Mass Effect 2 today. Got some solid writing done. That's awesome. Way to go. It's always good to kind of feel a little productive.
Send out a couple of reminder messages. Some other people who said they wanted to be here today. Oops.
Yeah, I quite like Mass Effect. I played it after all three were already out.
I've never actually played Mass Effect. I've heard it's good though. A lot of people recommend it. I just don't know if I'm ever gonna actually do it, I guess. Do we own them, Brian?
We do. I just don't think. I know I've got it for the 360 for sure, but they did release a recent one for at least the PlayStation 4 and 5.
Gotcha. So I guess I might.
Yeah, no, I got to play all three of them back to back to back. I got them as like a box set deal.
Oh, that's cool. Kind of like people who didn't get into Kingdom Hearts when it was first out, and then they could just buy all 4 of the games in one go.
Yeah.
All 3 of the games or whatever.
It's good. It's got aliens, you got romance, you got existentialism and what it means to be human, you got Lovecraftian horrors. It's great.
Sure. Sounds like all the goodies.
Also, the first game has some of the worst vehicle controls I've ever experienced.
I'm sure that leaves for some fun, goofy moments.
Oh, yeah.
Bunch of what the fuckery. Yeah. Nick sent me a text and he says, I choose pose 2, whatever that is. He's gonna go mow the lawn and then hop on in a bit. I'm like, great.
I love how invested Nick is.
Pose 2! Pick number 2, my lord!
Whatever pose 2 is, that's the one I want.
Pose 2! Pick number 2, my lord! Gotta like a Shrek reference in there. Andromeda? Is that one of the new...
That's the fourth one,
the
yeah.
fourth one? Gotcha.
I had fun with Andromeda. I didn't finish it, though. Doesn't Mass Effect 3 have them talking about the vehicle from the first game? Talking about how, like, it drives like a rhino, or like a drunken rhino or something like that?
Oh, they even in-game, like, recognize that was Crab?
Oh, yeah.
That's funny. I kind of like that. A little bit of third wall...
Fourth wall.
Fourth wall thing. Oh, yeah. Click, click. That's some street racer going on.
I thought so. That's not working. All right.
Wow, that's a lot of text.
Huh? Oh, wow. Alright, let's see. I love when chats with NPCs get existential in those games. My favorite in Andromeda was a person on your crew who was both religious and scientific minded. And she was talking about how her experiences With that and seeing repeated patterns in nature and the galaxy's proof of God for her, and describing it like seeing the signature of an artist, and I thought that felt fresh and interesting for a character who is both a person of faith and of science. I remember that character, and I really, I appreciated that as well.
Sounds pretty neat to me. I probably like her, huh?
You just might.
So, Lyra, does the romance in that game seem like it's just shoehorned in? Or does it, like... I don't know. I feel like a space adventure fantasy thing... I don't know. I guess it kind of, to me, always felt like romance in those games. Kind of like just... This is the game you wanted, but we're also throwing a dating simulator in case you're bored. You know? Am I wrong?
Like, why would I want to do that?
Yeah, like...
What's the fun in engaging in that type of thing?
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, when I played, like, Dragon Age, right? Like, oh, let me romance the dark, broody elf. Sure, that was fun. But, like, I don't know. It also kind of feels weird sometimes. Like, just... What you really want is a dating simulator, but let me just put this in here.
So Lyra says, oh, not at all. It's actually totally optional for the most part.
For the most part. So I guess you could go through the game and not romance anyone. Oh no! Mm-hmm. Or does that add to the appeal of the game? Like, being able to interact with these NPCs on that kind of level. Maybe that's not taking away from the gameplay, but adding to it.
Yeah, it all depends on dialogue choices. Sometimes they'll even say they want to be romantic with you, and you can just say you want to keep it as friends.
It was interesting that not always on your port, but sometimes they make advances. Huh. Yeah. Who doesn't want to be a lesbian in space?
Right? Space lesbians are, in fact, the best lesbians. That is scientifically proven. I think I'm gonna do like kind of an Invader Zim tongue.
Oh yeah? Why?
What do you mean?
Invader Zim tongue? Like all angular?
Yeah, just like go a little nuts with it, you know?
Yeah, I guess. Space lesbians. Lady Venom could be a space lesbian.
She often is a space lesbian.
Yeah. Topic of the day: space lesbians.
Why not?
Yeah.
I think I want some of these to be more dramatic.
As previously stated, space lesbians are best lesbians.
Honestly, Mass Effect was probably my earliest exploring gender and sexuality outlet. Like back when it was innocuous to me and didn't mean anything, wanting to only play a female character and wanting to do the not only straight romance option, but now it's like, wow, yeah, that was really obvious sign, huh? Yeah, honestly, looking back at basically everything I knew about you, it made a lot of sense.
I guess that would be a way to explore it, I guess, in a way that's not like you don't have to be too worried about like family and friends at that point until you know a little more. Because even then, only wanting to play female characters, I don't know. Some people might like, it's a little weird, but then like, not really. Like, I think I like playing male characters more than I like playing female characters.
Oh yeah?
It makes me have to role play a little more when I play the as a man.
I suppose it's the same with D&D. I think the only time I played a male character is when you gave me Sildar Hallwinter after Mara died. Yeah, I even recognized that too. I was like, I know this isn't the type of character that you normally play, but I mean, just give it a shot. Just get you back in the game, huh?
Was that the character that got turned into Punch Rock Groin?
I want to talk about it.
Okay, yes. So yes. That's the answer to my question. Yeah, okay.
I still feel bad about what I did to him. Yeah, you really should. I'm just teasing. Joy, you're getting a call. Yeah, you're getting a phone call.
Weird. What? Oh, it's Dad. I'll call him later.
Yeah, I just wanted to get silly with it for my own amusement because I was thinking like, okay, I'm gonna set Mara die just in general, but I don't want to sit here and be pissy, so I'll just make a funny character. But yeah, it just came off as kind of mean and petty, I think. I mean, it came off as like you were upset, I think. Yeah, no, I totally get that.
So is Lady Venom like an actual set character in universe?
It's just any time that the Venom symbiote gets attached to a woman.
Gotcha. There isn't like Eddie Brock, like a named female character.
Not that I'm overly aware of. The Venom character is most associated with, Eddie Brock, so
Yeah.
I do not like these teeth. I've never really gotten into. I've never like read much about She-Venom either, so I don't necessarily like take what I say as gospel.
But I figured you're pretty into the Spider-Man universe, so like if there was a named She-Venom, then you probably would have heard of her.
Yeah, I mean, I know that recently Gwen, Spider-Gwen has been pretty associated with the character. I guess there was a run where we got a Gwenom.
Venom? Oh, God. The naming conventions.
What are you talking about? It's great.
That's a word for it. Yeah, those teeth look a lot better.
Think so?
Yeah.
That's how it is. I think it's one of those things where I don't think she's ever called that in universe outside of like like promotional material, fans. It might have appeared on like a comic cover. My favorite part of drawing Venom is always going to be the logo.
What?
The logo.
Oh, the spider.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Let's see.
Lyra's asking about what this song is called.
Oh, this song is Criminals by, I think, Fool. Fool. Yeah, de nada. I might want to do longer limbs.
Yeah. A little more unnatural.
Yeah.
I do think making her arms longer was a good call.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's looking pretty dope.
Well, thank you.
Part of me feels like her legs need... I know you're not quite there yet. But I'm getting this feeling I want something else interesting for, like, the bottom half? Because right now it's kind of just one in front of the other, kind of... I don't really know what to suggest otherwise, but...
Okay. I will think on that suggestion a bit.
My only thought is maybe if you could get, like, one, like, kind of, like, coming towards you. Like, maybe she's, like, I don't know. Because what is she doing? She's kind of floating, right?
Yeah, I'm kind of picturing her, like, being held up by the, like, Venom tendril things.
Okay. So... What do you think, Lyra? Are you seeing what I'm seeing, or am I just imagining? Oh, well, I was just mentioning that at least the sketch layer that Brian's working on, the bottom half, like the positioning of her legs, I don't know if lackluster is the right word, but like in my mind is looking for something else with a little more, I guess, is interest, maybe I don't know. So that's what I'm trying to, like, voice, like, because the top half is great. I like the different hand positions, the offset of the shoulders, but the hips and the legs kind of, like, I don't know. I just kind of get this feeling of, like, I want there to be something a little more. Yeah, a little more dynamic, I guess. That's a good word for what I'm looking for. Because I think right now it's just kind of standing on her tippy, or floating, but with her tippy toes and legs, like, I don't know. It feels a little more, I don't know if petite's the right word, not, I don't know. I just don't know what else it would be instead. So that's why I can't really make a suggestion, because it's like, just this feeling I'm getting. But yeah, I guess something more dynamic. Yeah, see, that's my same, like, problem. I don't know if you could maybe do, like, maybe, like, front leg is okay, but then have like the other one maybe do like a like her legs are not crossed, but
Like a 4?
yeah, almost like if this knee was here and then the leg came back out this way. I mean, if she's floating anyway, she could be doing anything with her legs, really. Yeah, kind of something.
Like that?
Yeah, I mean that gives me a little more. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
What do you think, Lyra? Is that kind of what you were feeling? Oh yeah, the blue definitely stand out a little more. Yeah, so it's just something a little more visually.
Okie dokie.
Yeah. I mean, take it for what you will, just a thought.
Yeah, no, I mean, I see what you mean.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't tell you, but I brought in a buy for you.
Oh, is this mine?
Yeah.
Sweet, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I saw it. I just didn't realize it was for me.
Yeah, I intended it for you, and then I sat there and I was like, okay, that's it. Didn't.
I was also thinking, well, this is a big departure from what it is now, so maybe it's not as ideal. But a thought that popped in my head was her legs being in a position like she's leaping or pouncing. Kind of more feral hunter vibe. So not really the kind of elegant pin-up style pose going on here, but that was the other thought that crossed my mind.
Yeah, I thought about that too.
Something kind of like where like the legs are doing like something like this.
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, let's see what she thinks.
Gotcha. Yeah, that definitely would be a good one. I kind of looked up a few other drawings that people have done, and a lot of it, if it's not just straight up porn, a lot of it is that sort of like leaping at you kind of pose.
That's probably where we're getting that vibe from then, is what all the others we've seen. Or
Probably. So I wanted to do something just a little bit
more elegant.
Yeah, I mean, one part a bit more like my style, and just also try to get like away from, you know, the kind of feeling that everyone else does this.
Yeah, that's totally fair. Add a unique ness to it.
Mm-hmm.
I can respect that. Oh, Lady Carnage. Does that exist? I'm sure
Probably.
that exists.
I've definitely seen the artwork to support that.
Well, isn't that one of the rules of the internet? There's gender swap of everything.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I guess I'd never thought about a Lady Carnage.
Probably just because it's so sort of rooted into the Cletus Cassidy stuff.
Maybe. I guess it's also like so you can, well, at least from my eyes, like society, you know, is they like bad girls, right? So that's what She-Venom is, a bad girl.
Yeah.
But Carnage isn't a bad guy. He's a fucking monster, and he's evil, and like literal mass murderer. So when you're thinking about, I mean, sure, lady mass murderers exist too, but like it's kind of that, like, I don't know if you want to call it like women are usually more reserved, more, you know, like not nearly as brutal.
I think that's kind of the appeal of something like this. You know, it's just sort of like it gets that sort of fantasy kink that a lot of guys don't get to see in normal daily life.
Yeah, but I guess I don't know. I don't usually see Venom as like quite as evil as Carnage.
Well, I mean, that's because Venom has transformed into more of an anti-hero than a villain.
Yeah, I suppose so. That fine line between anti-hero versus villain. So, yeah, Lady Carnage would be a villain, not an anti-hero.
Right.
I think it's something more terrifying about that. Rule 63, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There's a whole list of rules.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, I don't know any of them except for the gender swapped, and there's porn of everything.
Rule 34.
Yeah. See, I don't know what number they are either, but like, what's rule number 1? Don't trust everything you see?
I don't know. I mean, you can look it up. It's,
I don't know.
It's, like I said, it's a whole list.
It's a whole list. I can literally look it up.
Just look up like the rules of the internet and you'll find it.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I saw that. Rule 1 and 2, do not talk about /B/. I don't know if that means something.
It's an image board on 4chan. Do not go there.
Okay. Don't talk about whatever that is. Number 2 is also don't talk about whatever that is. Number 3 is we are anonymous. 4 is anonymous is legion. Anonymous never forgives. Anonymous can be horrible, senseless, and uncaring monster. Anonymous is still able to deliver. See, I don't even know if I'm looking at like.
No, that's right.
I don't know what that means though.
Delivering as in like finding source images and stuff like that.
Lyra says, I remember rule 35 is that if there isn't porn of something, porn must be made.
Yeah, this one says, if no porn is found at the moment, it will be made. Number 47. The pool is always closed.
That's a Habbo Hotel reference.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay, number 20 is nothing can be taken seriously.
Lyra hates this. She understands all these.
Yep. I also hate that.
Well, I guess I'm not on the internet nearly enough because I'm a boomer, apparently. As much as I hate that. If you enjoy any rival sites, don't. There are no rules about moderation or posting. Enjoy your ban. Anything you say can and will be used against you. Okay, that's easy enough to know. When one sees a lion, one must get into the car.
That has to do with like a really dumb meme.
Is it? Okay. Even one positive comment about a Japanese thing makes you a weeaboo. Okay. Another cat leads to a Zippo cat. One cat leads to another. Huh. Yeah, I've heard some pretty bad things about 4chan, and I just, nope, not even worth it. Yeah, some really old memes that I don't understand. Which is okay. Meh. I've had enough rules of the internet. And they're not even really rules either. Like... Well, I mean, I guess the porn thing is pretty much a rule. If you think you've seen the most fucked up shit, there will always be something more fucked up.
Yeah, people just won't be.
Yeah. What, is D like the dark web or something?
No.
That eye roll. Okay, sorry, boomer talking here.
B is like the asshole of the internet.
Okay.
You don't want to go there.
I won't. I won't. I just don't know. I mean, why is it so bad? Who runs that? Is that it's a Reddit thing?
No. So let's see. I actually don't know who really owns it now. I think it's the guy who runs another one of the Chan sites. But yeah, being just a place with like no moderation.
Okay.
So yeah, pretty much anything goes there.
I see. So, yeah. Eh. No man's land, lawless. Bad.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I don't belong there, and that's fine. I don't want to be there anyways. The internet can be a really good place. It can also be a really bad place. And I'll just stay to the good places and be happy.
Be happy. Be healthy.
Happy. Be happy, stay away from B. If you want to be happy, don't go to B. You know, I like Animal Crossing a lot. I really wish that you could control exactly who was on your island. Like, you could just go to resident services at any point and just say, hey, I don't want this guy on my island, and just kick him off.
Is there someone on your island right now?
Yeah, there's a guy on my island that I'm not particularly a fan of. It's not like he's... It's literally vanity. He's just a big jock gorilla, and I don't particularly like him very much. I had someone come
But
to
God,
my...
at what cost?
Huh?
Lyra.
Oh. Spent too much time on B. Uh-huh. Gotcha. At what cost? Yeah, there's this really cute dog villager that I wanted to join my island, but in order to have him, I have to get rid of Agnes, my cute little pig girl. And I don't want to get rid of my pig girl to have this cute dog boy.
Why do you have to get rid of the pig girl?
Because so I don't have any open houses, so what that means is somebody has to leave in order for me to get somebody else.
Why the pig girl, though?
It just randomly picks one.
Oh, no.
And so that's what it's like. Well, if he would have come back to me and said, oh, yeah, Al wants to leave, can I take his place? And I'll be like, heck yeah, you can take his place. But because he said Agnes, that I don't really want to switch Agnes for this dog boy, which it makes me sad because he's super cute. His name is Shep, and you can't see his eyes because it's buried underneath all that fur.
Nice.
He's super cute. But yeah, I couldn't get rid of Agnes. She's too special to me. She's my first villager. And she's too cute. You know, you could probably compare this one side to side next to the, wasn't it Venom Jane that you did like a year ago?
Yes.
I'd like to see you put up a post about that, like side by side, and see the improvements.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Don't you think so?
Yeah, it could be fun. Alright, let's do some inking.
Yay!
You like that, Nick?
Nick!
I'll let you look at it before I move on to inking. How are you doing, Nick? Can I get some more coffee, please?
That was actually an offer. Okay, so no more fruit?
Yeah, just the caramel. And creamer, yeah. Oh, let me show you. Recent. Batman Beyond. Here we go. Yes, Joy is on stream today.
Hi, Nick.
It's just taking a second to load.
Test that. See if it's,
Probably could have put a bit more creamer in there.
okay, that's what I wasn't sure how much you want our whole.
Yeah, a little bit more creamer, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why it's taking so long to load, but rest assured it is loading.
How about this?
Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm. My turn.
Here it is. That's how it turned out. You like that?
What do you say?
He said, "Damn, dude."
Nice.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. All right, let's get some Venom going. I don't know. I worked on it for a few more hours over the weekend.
What's so funny, Joy?
Oh, so I asked Lyra a question, and she's using a term that I'm not familiar with, so I was going to inquire with her on what this term means. Yeah, I just think it's funny.
Oh, yeah, that's hilarious.
Well, it's not so, I don't know if she wants me to share it.
Okay.
So that's I'm kind of like giggling to myself.
Spoons.
Well, I just wasn't sure. This is the second time that Lyra has used this word when I was talking to her, and I actually totally forgot about it the first time until she brought it up just now, and I was like, wait, she said that once before, didn't she? And like, yeah, she did. And I kind of just using context clues with this, so I'm assuming it's energy or like just the mental capacity for something. Like,
more or less, yeah.
Yeah. I've just never heard spoons used in this context. Is there a reason why you're using this metaphor? Or is it just for shits and giggles? Is there something more to it than that? Also, typos are funny. Like, I was trying to say good to know, and Google, or my, not Google, the phone said, did you mean foot? No, I did not mean foot. Foot to know.
Ah, yes, foot to know. It is very foot to know.
Exactly. That's kind of where I'm like, no, phone. Why would it be foot? Why would that doesn't make sense at all. Smartphone's not as smart as it thinks it is. More like dumb phone.
Stupid phone.
Stupid phone.
So Lyra says it came from this woman describing how her energy levels felt because of her lupus. But then it kind of started getting used in the broader disability community for mental health stuff.
Okay. See, I appreciate that, like, extra context, I guess. Because to me, it's just
spoons?
Just spoons. Like, or you don't even know, like, even if you know it means, like, energy or, you know, the mental well-being, great. But I like knowing the, is it etymology?
Yeah, etymology.
Of words and how that came to be.
Not to be confused with entomology.
I almost said entomology. And I was like, wait a second. No, isn't that study of bugs?
Bugs, I think, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah. So like with my ADHD, I get sensory overload pretty easily, and I have to work harder to focus. There's a lot of extra noise, so that uses up a lot of spoons. Okay. I have to put more mental energy into that. It makes sense. It's unfortunate that you have to deal with that, but I guess, you know, what can you do? It's part of who you are and what you gotta deal with, so. But it's good to know that. I guess for a person that doesn't have to do that, it helps me to understand. You know, I've heard of lupus, but I guess I haven't actually, like, looked into it and what that all entails. I'm gonna look that up.
Same with trans stuff, kinda. Like, if it's a day where I'm out in public and getting misgendered a lot, and then it's like gender dysphoria increased, and yeah, exactly, it's the thing I just deal with. And know how to handle days like that, which is usually pretty simple. Just got to do something quiet or doesn't require a lot of focus. Fair enough, yeah. Some days you just gotta do your own thing.
Sometimes you just gotta mindlessly grind in Dark Souls for a while. I haven't had one of those in a long time, but...
Yeah, the other day I was mindlessly grinding in Bloodborne's Cum Dungeon.
Oh, I'm sure you're gonna have to explain that one.
We'll see if anyone asks. So I usually don't go for streams on those kind of days, just because focusing on games is easier and voices can be a little distracting because I gotta follow the conversation too. That's fair.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I'm never upset at you when you're...
running low on spoons.
Yeah, running low on spoons and can't make it to the stream. It's like, whatever.
Yeah, that's what Steven told me. In his own words, that he didn't have enough spoons. He was low on spoons, too. So he will not be joining us on stream.
That's fine.
Yeah, and that's what I told him. Like, hey, we're inviting you. It's an invitation. You're always free to say no. And we don't want it to be an unnecessary pressure or, an obligation. Mm-hmm. We want it to be fun. And if it's not going to be fun for you, then by all means.
Ideally, I want people to come to my stream and have, a fun, relaxing time. And if they're not getting that, then don't come.
I don't feel obliged to.
Yeah.
Put yourself in there. So, lupus is a disease that occurs when your body's immune system attacks your own tissue and organs. Causes a lot of inflammation in different parts of the body, including your joints, skin, kidney, blood cells, brain, heart, and lungs. Lupus can be difficult to diagnose because its symptoms and signs often mimic those of other ailments. Most distinctive sign of lupus is a facial rash.
Hey, Spencer.
Hi, Spencer. I'm here too. Welcome. Gosh, that'd be really hard. I mean, I can imagine if you have lupus, that would take a lot of spoons to deal with that on a daily basis.
It's always lupus and never Howis.
I think it's lost on me, sorry. Do you want to...
Like how is you?
Oh.
It's not a good joke.
Okay.
And I won't pretend like it was supposed to be.
Okay, at least you know. Oh, apparently it shares a lot of symptoms with MS, too. Lupus can include changes in personality. Huh. Wow. Yeah, you know, Spencer, I don't know if that logic follows. I mean, it makes sense for questions. Like, the only stupid question is the question not asked, but, like, I still think their bad jokes are... It's very real.
There's definitely jokes that I would not tell.
Are there questions you would not ask?
Yeah, ones I already know the answer to.
Or ones that may offend someone?
No.
No? Well, I guess it depends on how much you are potentially willing to offend this particular person.
I mean, there's a certain level of, like, tact that, you know, when that comes off with things. Like, you can't just ask a stranger about, like, HRT, you know?
HRT?
Yeah, the hormone...
Oh!
Something therapy?
Yeah, okay. Hormone replacement therapy.
That's it, thank you.
Okay, yeah, I get you. And Lyra says anti-jokes are bullshit.
They are. They're not funny.
Well, I mean, you can ask the offensive question, but be prepared for the response you might get and the consequences that come with that.
Replacement is the word we were all struggling on.
Would that be then pronounced replacement? Jake!
Hey, Jake. Believe me, Jake, there is no weird time to start watching. It's all weird times.
We've had a fairly interesting conversation, I think, up to now. Or me, rather, learning a bunch of stuff. Joy getting educated over here.
Love it. Get educated, punk.
Yeah! Tell me more about spoons and lupus. I like learning stuff. It helps me be a better person, I think. And I'm always for being a better person.
If you really want to be punk, get educated, because the man doesn't want you to know things.
Yeah. So, Jake, what do you think of the drawing? Watch me, I'm gonna learn all over this place. You can't stop me now. I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. No, Jake, don't leave. We can stop the learning. It's just me. Nobody else has to learn anything.
Wait, Jake, we can change. Like a motherfucker.
Well, he says it looks great.
Thank you.
That's what matters. Learning aside, I am glad you were able to join us. Don't what? Stop what? Wait, what?
Wait, stop, don't.
But what?
I don't know.
I know, I was saying it out of order intentionally. Because I thought it was funny.
Best decision I made today because I am an adult going to the grocery store and buying cake frosting for the sole purpose of eating it with a spoon.
Nice.
Yes, I am all for that idea. I have definitely done my fair share of that in my lifetime.
Oh yeah. And that's why we're where we are now. On the
Happy?
keto diet. Hello, yes, I am 33 and pay my bills. Hey, I'm 29 and I pay my bills. Most times. Except for when I forget. And then I feel really bad and pay them immediately.
It's true.
Along with any other late fees I happen to have with that.
Joy's beating herself up for having forgotten to pay the electric bill, or the internet bill for 2 months.
Yeah. Life was hard. Sea bunny plushie. What's a sea bunny?
Probably damn scam.
A damn scam. Like sea monkeys?
Yeah.
that sounds like a fun but sad problem.
Let's see. Order to keep Star Wars toys off of eBay? Yes.
Adulthood is a scam. Yes, I agree. There's no way out. You can stay a child at heart as long as you can until people make fun of you. And even then, screw them.
Society will try to beat it out of you, and then at some point in your life, it'll be cool.
Right.
And so you just gotta stick it out until it's cool.
Yeah, right. Adulthood stopped being fun at 22, I think. Because after a year of legally drinking, then you're like, now what?
The only other thing that you can really look forward to as an adult is retiring.
Yeah, but at 65, 67, like...
Right, but that's the capitalist scam.
Yeah, you from 22 to 65, there's a big gap in between there. That's why you gotta make your own fun things. Growing old is mandatory, growing up is optional. I like it.
Have you not heard that before?
No.
People are like, wow, really, you're going to be an adult and wear a shirt with an anime girl on it? And I'm like, yeah, I am, Steve. What of it? Have fun wearing the same fucking blue polo shirt, you basic bitch. No joke. Fuck polo shirts, dog.
Guess who's gonna pay the internet bill?
Is it you?
Yeah.
Wow, look at you go. Spawn's looking weird this year. My name's Brian, not Brian T-shirt. There's a shirt I saw on. There's a shirt I saw one of the people on Critical Role wearing that I want. It's a simple design, just a black T-shirt with the white text on it, but it says "We are all eventually ghosts." I love it.
We're all eventually ghosts.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that, and Inner High School Goth Lyra was like, yes. I just got one recently that is... Actually, I think I showed it to you, Lyra. It's like this like skeleton demon thing with like a cup of tea. It's just like, tea? Question mark? Oh yeah, no, it's a fantastic shirt. I adore it. Oh yeah, that's right. I knew about that. I'm stoked on it.
Oops. Sorry, that is way too loud. It's one of the Innistrad sets, right?
I believe it is. Which I'm stoked for, is I love Innistrad.
Yeah, me too. Do you know if it's werewolves or vampires first?
I think it's werewolves first.
Yeah, I'm excited. I have been seeing ads for a pretty sure it's a planeswalker who transforms.
Ooh.
I think she's called like Hope of the Pack or something, and then transforms into like Fury of the Pack, I think.
Neat.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure she's a planeswalker. Let's see.
This might be the best drawing yet. You really think so?
Yeah, here she is. Arlen, Hope, the Pack's Hope. Legendary Planeswalker, red, green. And then she transforms. No, apparently she's not new. Arlen Cord. They've had other prints of her before, but I think this is the first one that actually transforms. Either way, I am excited for this set.
Me too.
Ah, here it is. Okay, so there's the Daybound version and then the Nightbound version is what they're called. Arlen the Moon's Fury and Arlen the Pack's Hope. So it looks like she does go by the old werewolf rules of spells to transform, though.
Interesting.
Innistrad Midnight Hunt. When is that coming out? They gave it a token. Well.
You like the legs I draw, huh?
Well, there's Spencer, there's definitely some werewolf cards that don't follow the no spell to spell to transform part. It's like the first ones did, and then the middle ones didn't, and now it seems like they're, I guess based on this, they're going back to it. I think it's the werewolf Eldrazi ones that don't require the spells to transform, though.
Yeah.
So I guess that's... Well, Eldrazi don't play by the rules, so... That's probably why it's different. Yeah. So I guess with these werewolves, it's really important to have, to make sure your opponents are hellbound, or hellbent. That's the word I'm looking for. Because then they can't cast 2 spells to transform everything back. So then I guess mixing it with a discard ability. So the Eldrazi werewolves weren't human, you're saying? They were, what, just wolves that were warped by the Eldrazi? Why wolf? Werewolf horror. Huh? Oh, Brian, when you talked to Dustin earlier, did he say anything about why he didn't answer the other day?
Yeah,
But you can tell me later.
yeah, we'll talk about it later.
Okay. I just realized that, like, last I was thinking about him, we were, like, worried he might be dead. And then I'm like, oh, he's alive because he's playing Dark Souls, so that's good. It didn't occur to me until now that, like, those 2 thoughts hadn't been like put together yet. Glad that he's okay. You know, I don't know if I really like the mechanic of the werewolves change with the amount of spells your opponent does. It just makes it really hard to rely on them, I think. That it just kind of brings me back to the, unless you pair it with the discarding mechanic, where you're really making sure that they don't have any cards in their hand to transform them back. It just kind of, I don't know. It's a mechanic I don't necessarily like or want to rely on. But werewolves are cool. So of course I'm going to want to make a deck about it. September 24th is when they drop. Which, right before Halloween, makes sense. Bye, Jake!
No, see you, Jake. Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks, Lyra.
I've never known a better hot take.
Oh, shoot. Oh, I just realized that at some point in my looking up things, I left the chat, or left the stream.
That's cool. That happens.
Yeah. I want more werewolf movies. I feel like they need to make a comeback as a horror movie monster. Like, zombies are fun, but I feel like they've been dominating the market for too long.
Yeah, I really like werewolves. Love werewolves.
Yeah, I mean, I also think vampires, both vampires and werewolves kind of got, like, after Twilight, they got, like, reduced to preteen fantasy, like, I don't know, whatever, and then not really, like, horror anymore.
Yeah, I do really want to see a good, horrific werewolf.
There's actually a vampire series I'm excited about coming out later this year by one of my favorite authors, J. Kristoff, and it's called Empire of the Vampire. Okay, cool. Sounds pretty cool to me. Is it like true horror? I guess? Or I guess I don't know what else more of a drama like Vampire Diaries. Probably more horror if it's coming from you. Because, man, Vampire Diaries was something else. Like, I really enjoyed it for the first couple seasons. But then it just kind of got... I lost interest when, you know, this person died and came back and then died and came back and then died and came back and died and came back again. I'm like, oh no, she died for the 5th time. How will she ever come back again?
No, you don't understand. This time, it's for real.
This time, it's for real. It's kind of like, I guess, goes back to the, did Superman actually die? Find out next time. You know, like, no, the main character didn't actually die. She'll be back. I'm not worried. It'll just take a season or 2, but she'll be back. Huh? You know, I really liked it when you had like, oh, there's a vampire that died, you know, hundreds of years ago, and you look just like her, but you're human. Like, weird. You know, like, how does that work? But then, like, okay, after that vampire that was supposedly dead came back, and then you get some doppelganger mix-up drama, which was kind of cool for, oh, is this the real girl or is this the vampire version? And, like, okay, it was interesting the first couple times. And the mandatory romance where the vampire guy who falls in love with the human. Oh no, now the vampire girl version of her is here, and now I'm conflicted. Do I love her or the other one? And, like... And then his broody brother comes in and makes a big mess of everything, and...
I have a broody brother.
Like, yeah, I suppose so. But, I don't know, it just, like, after season 2 or 3, I was like... Okay, that's enough for me. I'm done. I don't care anymore.
I think I've watched at least season 1 of season, so it's like, I don't remember. It wasn't close to like 10 years.
Yeah, I was watching it in college, way after it was pretty much, well, it wasn't done, but it was on the end of its run. Okay, so it's categorized as dark fantasy epic. Okay. So epic fantasy, but horror adjacent. Okay. I mean, that sounds better than romance drama horror.
Alright, I think I'm done.
Yeah?
Yeah, what do you guys think?
I like it. So you got clouds over the starry night kind of thing?
Sure, why not?
It's just there.
Generic Blacketer background number 4.
There you go.
Lyra likes it.
Lyra approved. I like it too.
Sick.
Cool symbiotes don't look at explosions.
What do you know? That's fair. Alright, now I'm done.
Officially?
Yep, officially done.
He's calling it.
Alright, well thanks everyone for stopping by. I'm glad you really liked the drawing. I'll post it on my social media tomorrow. In the meantime, if you're not following me, follow me on my Twitter and my Instagram. I've got a Patreon if you're interested in supporting me. Every little bit helps. Everyone, you have a great rest of your night.
Bye!